subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Good morning, friends. How are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy, and today I'm going to film my first What I Eat in a Day of 2025 tracking on Weight Watchers, and I'm going to stay on track. I have it in my head I'm going to stay on track. Last week was the first week of January, and I did track. I had taken November and December off from tracking, and last week I tracked, but I didn't focus on staying in my points. Yesterday was Monday the 6th, and I started tracking and really started trying to do it. However, I went over on my points, but if you added in my activity points, I didn't go over, so I don't know how I feel about that. But it is 20-something degrees here in Texas. It's freezing. I'm tired, but let me get a breakfast going. I'm gonna make the same breakfast I made yesterday. It was filling, it was easy, and low point. So the breakfast is only like 2 points, nothing earth-shattering, but easy peasy. Just gonna do 2 scrambled eggs, and I'm gonna add some Fairlife fat-free. Finally got the fat-free, and I want to make sure I don't add that much, so I'm gonna add just a little. 2 tablespoons for 2 eggs. I have 2 Hormel pre-cooked bacon. I'm just gonna pop these in the, oh, there's actually 3, so I am gonna go ahead and eat 3. I don't wanna leave just 1. 2 pieces are 1 point, so that'll be 2 points, so it'll be 1 more point than I said. I'm gonna pop these into the microwave for 30 seconds. For my coffee, I've been adding Fairlife instead of almond milk, just to get some extra protein. Not much, but you know, every little bit helps. Today's my first day measuring how much I'm adding. I'm just trying to stay under, I think it's like 1/4 of a cup total between the eggs. So that was another 3 tablespoons. So 5 tablespoons of milk total in my breakfast. Starbucks dark roast. And Starbucks zero sugar caramel macchiato. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of this as well. I like my little measuring cup. It has like tablespoons on it. Isn't that unique? Sorry I have y'all down so far. To top it off, I'm going to add 12 grams of this reduced sharp cheddar cheese, which is actually quite a bit. So this plate is 3 points. 2 points for the bacon and 1 point for the cheese. Very, very simple, but it'll be filling. Yesterday when I did it, I only had 2 pieces of bacon, but 3 eggs. I didn't do a 3rd egg because it was almost too much yesterday. And then my coffee does count 1 point for that creamer, but well worth it. So all in all, 4-point breakfast. I'm really trying hard to stay away from relying on carbs for breakfast. I feel like I'm very heavy into that, and I typically have a carb at lunch or so, or at dinner. So I'm not saying I'm going low carb, but a lot of my points go to carbs, so I'm trying to stop that. Like usually I'd put like the eggs on like a piece of toast or something like that as well. But I realized yesterday, you know, you don't need it always, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just looked out my back window. Hopefully you can see. You may not be able to, probably not. There are so many doves out there. You can't even see. Usually they have like 3 or 4. There's probably 20 doves out there. It is lunchtime and I am having a salad I prepared yesterday. I will insert that clip.
So typically I cut up my own lettuce, but this bag was on sale at Tom Thumb for a couple bucks. So I went that route and just divided the whole bag over 2 servings. So I'd have 2 salads ready for the week. Diced up some white onion, diced up the orange bell pepper. Even though I ordered red, I thought it was funny they gave me orange, but I like that one as well. And then I also diced up an English cucumber. And for some reason, when I eat English cucumbers, I feel like the outside can be tough. So I like to do every other area peeled. You'll see it looks like kind of like stripy. And that's why I do that. Not so it looks aesthetically pretty, but just so I don't eat so much of the peel. And then I already had boiled eggs done for my snack. So I decided to put them in my little slicer to get some nice eggs for my salad. I never do this, so I was proud of myself for remembering I even had that. And then at the last minute, I decided to add 1 point of bacon bits to each. I think it's I'll do this when I'm eating a salad with egg and ranch for some reason. I think it's a great combo. And I used Bolthouse Farm Ranch. It's 2 points per 2 tablespoons, but it's by far like the best ranch. I did measure it. I'm trying to really do well at that this year, but I added too much for the first one, so then I had to pour it in the next one. And then I remembered that I had garden fresh tomatoes. I'm not a huge tomato person, but these tomatoes are the bomb.com.
I just have a boiled egg, cucumber, orange bell pepper, garden tomato, a little bit of onion on a bed of lettuce, a little bit of bacon bits in there, which I may regret putting in there if they got soggy. And I'm gonna salt and pepper my onion. Not my onion, my egg. Sometimes I just say stuff, I swear. So far, the only thing I have to count points for are 1 point for the bacon bits. I did weigh it out. And then I have 2 points of Bolthouse Ranch. I'm gonna start off, no, I think I will add the whole thing. It's not that much. Actually, I can't remember if this is 1 point or 2. I'll have to check that. It's 1 serving. It's 30 grams. So now I am going to shake it up. And I just started doing this last year, and it really, really makes a heck of a difference. And it makes them so much better. Okay, so there she is all mixed up. Looking good. 1 point salad. Well, no, we're gonna count it 3 points. I'll check on that Bolthouse once I log it and let you know if there's any changes. So far, 3 points. Little bit of cantaloupe left for 0 points. And then I didn't have any protein to add to it, but I had this can of Chunk Light tuna. I may add it in and just mix it all together, but I actually want to try it first with it. I've added tuna to salads before and don't mind it, but it's not always my favorite, so I need to test it. Yeah, sometimes to me, it's if the dressing's not the right dressing, it'll be not that great. Seems fine. I may just continue to dip. Then a cherry Coke, 0 points. So all in all, 3 points, but I think I'm gonna have a few crackers for another point or 2. I'll count them at the end. My lunch was so good, but I'm gonna go ahead and have 1 little Reese's cup for 1 point, leaving me with 15 points for the rest of the day. It warmed up ever so slightly, and I have been sitting still all day. So I'm coming outside to try to get some steps in, because I know I can't when I get off work, because it'll be too cold and dark. It's about 40 degrees right now, pretty cold, and of course I don't have a jacket. Just have a really thick sweater. So I'm gonna try to do at least 10 minutes of walking is my goal. I am heading out, but before I do, I'm going to have a Simo orange. These are really good. Really, really like them. I have decided to take it with me on the road. It is so freaking good. I love Simo. Sumo. Get back, get back. Don't jump on me.
got chicken? Why you always got chicken? I'm gonna get you chicken. I can get it. I can get it. Oh no! I got it. Oh no! Don't jump on me. You don't jump on Mama. Whoa! Rio, come here. Come here. Ow! Mama got a toy. Mama got a toy. Woo! Obviously, I am now home. It is, whoops. So I am home and it is 6:46 exactly. And I now have a new strict bedtime, phone off and everything at 11 p.m. I'm trying to do 11 to 7, my bedtime routine. Rio, say hi, friends. But anyways, I have 3 things I need to get done tonight before 11. So in the next 4 hours, I need to cook and eat dinner. I need to get to 8,000 steps. I'm only like at 4,000. So I'm just going to get on the treadmill for that. Sadly, it's too cold to take the dogs for a walk. It's like really cold outside. And then third, I need to edit a video because tomorrow's Wednesday and I publish every Wednesday and weekend. So yeah, but I'm going to give my dogs a few more minutes of loving. And then I'm going to start cooking. Now I will say I made a mistake this week and I forgot to pause my meal subscription. Usually I pause it like a month at a time. And rarely I accidentally get a delivery, which I did. It's not a horrible thing, you know, I don't mind food, whatever. But sadly, the 2 of the 3 meals they sent are like high calorie, high point. So that's not great. One of the meals I let my pet sitter eat and he ate that highest calorie one, so I was happy about that. But I have tonight for dinner 1 pan Santa Fe pork tacos. So let's see, the ingredients is onion, cilantro, lime, seasoning, mayonnaise, Tex-Mex paste, no idea how many points that is, sour cream, ground pork, cheese, and tortillas. I think what I'm going to do is eat less tortillas. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. They send like 6, so 3 each. I think I'll probably only do 2 or something like that. We'll see. Okay, but I got a phone call. Let me grab this. So I have, I think, 16 points left for the day. So I really hope this meal is less than 16 points. I don't ever understand why they can't give you more cilantro. Like, it's not expensive. There's all the tortillas, sour cream. Oh, a big onion. But I already have an onion cut up. I'm probably going to use my own. Red slaw. Lime. This is some Mexican paste. Mayonnaise. Cheese. And Southwest spice. Doesn't seem like it should be too many points, but you never know with this. At least it's like minimal prep. Matter of fact, I have about 1/4 of a big onion. So that is what I'm going to slice up, and I'm just going to save this one. Do not need a whole onion, that's for sure. This meal is going to come together so easily. That's great. 1/4 the lime. If I got to juice that later, I'll be so annoyed I went ahead and cut it. They always tell you later, like, juice half the lime after they tell you to 1/4 it. And I'm going to chop up the cilantro. And I do not mind the stems whatsoever. So, just going to dice it all up. Rough chop, whatever. Just going to make my slaw in a regular bowl. Add the slaw. Ooh, wait. I wish I would have not done that yet. I'm going to take this out. Take this out. Because... see, I should read ahead. You make the slaw dressing, which is the mayonnaise,
sugar substitute. Actually, it says sugar, but I'm going to use a sugar substitute. 1 teaspoon. And of course it does say the juice of half a lime, so wish I would have read that before I cut it in quarters. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Salt and pepper. Whisk all that together. This is a pretty typical slaw dressing. Nothing earth-shattering here. If I was to make my own slaw dressing, I'd do the same. So now I'm going to add the slaw back to it. And I'm doing this intentionally before I start on the meat because the slaw, the longer it sits, the better it will get. And it told me to add half of the cilantro, so I just picked up of whatever was already touching on my cutting board. So this will get more and more flavor, and it'll kind of like break down the slaw as it sits here. So I'm going to move this out of the way and forget about it. We are halfway done, people. I'm going to heat a pan, medium heat. Spray it with some non-cook. I always say non-cook, I mean non-stick. Hang on, Ash, I'm coming. I'm going to add my 10 ounces of pork. Get that a cooking. I never wait. I'm going to go ahead and add the onion. Cook it at the same time. The recipe tells you to soften the onion first. I do not see a point of that at all. I never cook my vegetables separate than my meat. This is the taco seasoning, if you will. They're calling it Southwest blend, but it's taco seasoning. I'm going to stir all this, get it broken down, get it cooked through. Okay, the meat is cooking and I am trying to figure out what my points are. And I'm doing a screen record just because I'm going to put it next to me and show y'all how I got to this. So, like I said, I was going to eat one less tortilla, but I actually don't think I need to because the meal, if I build it exactly using their ingredients and eat half of it, my husband will eat the other half. It's 15 points and I have 16 points for the day. So I think I'd just rather go ahead and eat it. Or now I'm thinking that's 3 tacos seems like a lot. We'll see when I build it. I'll tell you. But the way I got my points is 3 medium flour tortillas is 9 points. 3/4 a tablespoon of sour cream is 1 point. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise is 3 points. Half a tablespoon of taco seasoning, 0. 1/8 a cup. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, 1/8 a cup of Monterey cheese is 2 points. I got 1/4 a cup total. Everything in the ingredients I cut in half. And then the ground pork, 5 ounces is 0 points. I did not know that ground pork was now 0 points. However, that was the ones 90% and above. Mine does not tell me a percentage. However, my pan has like hardly any grease, so I really think it must be at least 90-10 and, you know, not like 70, 73, whatever. You know, it's not a lower fat one, or a higher fat one, I should say. But anyway, so right now, if I eat all 3 tacos, it's 15 points. If I just take one of the tortillas away, then it'll be 12. Yeah, 12 points. That was too hard. But anyways, I don't know why that was so hard. Let's finish up this cooking. The last step of the meat is just to add the seasoning paste, which, oh, I will say I did not know how many points to count for this. Ooh, yeah, I have no idea. So this is not counted. Because I don't even know what's similar that I could like figure it out. So I heated my tortillas in the microwave for just a few minutes. No, a few seconds. A little bit of the meat mixture. Slaw's looking nice and good. It's like really purple now too. It's funny. I'm actually gonna put my cheese on next. Okay, now I changed my mind. I'm gonna make 3. Add a little cheese to that center one. I just started thinking about it. I was like, I have no sides or nothing. Should probably just go for it. And I have the points, so why not? So add slaw. And I know I like a lot of crunch, so I'm going to add quite a bit of slaw to mine. Top it with some cilantro, which I also love cilantro. Are you one of those people where it tastes like soap or you like it? It says to add some sour cream. I don't really, my husband and I, we both don't really love sour cream. I'm going to put mine on the side. If I eat it, great. If not, not. And a lime. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just lime mine up right now. So that is it, friends. So that is it. This is my 15-point taco dinner using no sub ingredients from Home Chef. No, HelloFresh. And sorry I'm filming in my pantry. I left my tripod at a friend's house, so I'm trying to get creative with where I can put my camera. But let's give these a go and see what I think. I'm sure they'll be delicious. They're tacos. Delicious, super flavorful, really, really good. Sadly, things like this I never could recreate because I have no idea what that paste was. I really, really wish meal delivery would always tell you what brand of an ingredient you're using so you could figure out the nutrition and so you could rebuy it and remake it. And it is Taco Tuesday. It's been a while since I've had tacos on a Tuesday. I'm probably going to rip the tortilla off just intentionally to not like eat 3 whole tortillas. And the ratio of filling to a tortilla is not right, so you don't need like the upper portion of the tortilla, which is why I should have only made 2. Screw it. I am so freaking indecisive. I just put it. Okay. Not eating one of the tortillas. I don't need it. Don't be like me. Don't be so indecisive. So I'm going to take away 3 points for a tortilla, but also I'm going to take away the sour cream because I'm not going to eat the sour cream. I just won't. There's enough sauces on there that since I don't really love sour cream, I don't need it. So I'm going to deduct those points, and after I eat, I will tell you what the meal is now down to. Sorry, it's been confusing tonight. It is officially 7:52, so I have 9. So I have about 3 hours left in my evening, and before I start editing, I am going to go get on the treadmill and get some walking done. You know, I said I had to get to 8,000 steps. I'm actually at 5269, so not that awful. I think I can knock this out in an hour. I'm just gonna watch some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on my phone and walk. The heat is killing me in that room, so I'm gonna turn that down while I do this. The vent blows directly on the treadmill.
Nobody was laughing.
This is a first
Gonna
for me.
finish at
Having a
1.5.
smoothie at 8 o'clock at night. I have not put alcohol in a smoothie, but I have thrown a Xanax in. Oh, I would do that.
So that actually took me less time than I anticipated. Did 1.5 miles. And I'm at 85 steps. Way to go. But I will say, I have on my sweater I've had on all day, and it's like a quilted sweater. Whew, I am hot. That was not a good idea. And I forgot my hair tie. So, not a good idea at all. I probably would have went to 40 minutes had I remembered to change shirts and put my hair up. Rio, what are you doing? Oh no. Why, Rio? My tissue holder is missing from my table, and my dog has gotten into it. Rio! Why would you do this, Rio? Why? Really, Rio? You're too old for this crap. I don't know why he did this. He doesn't
This isn't something he regularly does. If I leave a tissue out, he'll eat it. But as far as getting the whole box, he doesn't usually do that. I think he's only done it one other time. So, I don't know. He's just being mischievous. Bad dog. Bad dog, Rio. I'm just glad he didn't tear up my tissue holder. Did you do it? Say no. Say, Mom, I don't do that. He did not do it. That one did it. Rio, did you do it? No. Rio, he just ate a piece. Rio, why do you eat tissue? Why do you eat tissue? Bad boy. So I am about to close out my night, and I like to come in and update my planner of anything that happened. Here's what I ended up going with. It's hard to catch your stickers on paper. Ended up adding in my filming, editing, and my mileage. So what I don't pre-plan, I back-plan. Like you can see, one thing's on tomorrow, but I'll fill in the rest. Actually, two things. I also have lifting down there. So yeah, I kind of pre-plan the things I know are going to happen, and then I back-plan everything else. And again, I apologize for like the poor views today. I need to get my tripod back, which I'll be meeting my friend here soon and get it back from her just this weekend. So no biggie there. But that's it, friends. I did want to go over my totals today because I adjusted my dinner. So my dinner was 15 points, but I took away a flour tortilla and I took away the sour cream. So it brought it down to 11 points. My snacks today were 0 because I only had that orange, which was so delicious. And I only have one of them. I'm going to try to get more from the store this week. Lunch was 3 points and breakfast was 4. So all in all, my points today were only 18. See, that makes me nervous though, because I feel like I ate pretty well, especially dinner. If I'd had the tortilla and everything, it was like 800 calories, and 800 calorie dinner should be more than 11 points to me. So it was really that lean pork counting 0 points. That's like kind of making me nervous, even if it was 90-10. I'm not sure how I feel about it being 0 points. We shall see, but I'm going to do the plan and that's it. Yeah, and it says I ate 101 grams of protein and 70 carbs, which I feel like that was pretty good for carbs, because yesterday my carbs were like 120 or 130 and my protein was also pretty good. But okay, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to get my first weigh-in on Monday. I still have like 6 days. So far, so good, people. So good. Bye.